2022. We welcome Jake's Bounty. Wait, not May. It's April the 6th, 2022. Hey, it's a What the Fuck Wednesday. Let's do it. Alright, thank you very much for tuning to Jake's Bounty. I'm your host, Jake Hernandez, and it is a What the Fuck Wednesday. I said it was May, but it's actually only April, so that's good. I want to go and thank the music today once again myself. From the Piece by Piece EPs, parts 1 and 2, that was I'm Not Sorry, part 2 that's from. I want to go ahead and also thank the sponsors today. We've got Dog Training for Dummies over here at Jake's Bounty. Type in the word dummy, you get it for just $5.99. Great helpful hints right there. And also 8 seconds. No, it's not about my love life. It actually lasted shorter than that. No, just kidding. Hey, it's about rodeo, and also has Luke Perry in it playing as the main lead. And of course, 8 seconds is the time that you want to beat to stay on a bull, I think. Anyway, good little movie here from the same guys who did Rocky and the Karate Kid. Alright, we got a raised video, $1 7-day rental. Let's go ahead right now and get into the news. Let's see, we had some news. Alright, and I think that's yesterday's news. Here we go with today's news. Alright, student brings loaded gun to Sanger High School. This happened yesterday at 1 p.m. They found a ghost gun, which is basically a gun that you can get in the mail and assemble yourself at home. The child was taken under Fresno County Juvenile Justice Center on multiple felony charges. He has no record before this and unsure of why this actually happened. All right, let's go ahead and do the next story. Boy poked by needle at Tulare baseball field. March 26th, the boy was found with a syringe and was poked by it. He was treated by the hospital and is okay. Yeah, we have a home. Let's see, we have an uptick in the homeless, it says, which could be a factor which led to this, says one of the higher-ups in Tulare County. Traveling nurse charged with killing Fresno father in hit and run. Death of Donald Roberts back in February. The accident happened at Bullard and Cedar, northeast Fresno. Nurse was not under influence, but had gotten off a 13-hour shift. He's being charged with a hit and run causing manslaughter, named by Kevin Polidoro. He faces 4 years in prison. He's due back in court in June. Police arrest third person involved in Sacramento mass shooting. Unfortunately, he's out on bail right now. That's right. He's able to post a $500,000 bail. Davion Dawson, 31, was taken in on carrying a gun after incident, charged with being a prohibited person in possession of a firearm. Also arrested have been Dondre Martin, 26, and his brother, Smiley Martin, was also arrested yesterday, age 27. 1 killed, 2 injured in Fresno County crash. Happened when a Toyota RAV4 failed to stop at Temperance and went into a path of a Toyota Corolla. It's happened 12:30 a.m. North Temperance, southeast of Fresno city limits. Corolla hit the Toyota The Toyota Corolla hit the RAV4. Vehicle rolled out into the dirt field. 19-year-old passenger of the RAV4 thrown from vehicle and died at the scene. No alcohol or drugs seem to be a factor in this crash. Okay, very sad news. Let's go ahead right now and take you to our What the Fuck story before I forget. All right. And I was watching just a little thing on Fort Hood the other day, and they said a whole bunch of suicides, rapes, harassment, and just a whole bunch of stories have happened at Fort Hood. It's a military post out there in Texas, all right? And I'm just going to read you one story from Fort Hood. It says 26 Fort Hood soldiers have died this year, officials say. And this dates back to September 1st, 2020. All right, I know this is a while ago, but still, this is very recent, and they haven't done the numbers for 2021 and 2022. Obviously, just started, but I imagine they're right at the same numbers or even higher, being that the pandemic has, caused us to go all a little crazy. Anyway, Fort Hood officials report 26 soldiers have died this year in accidents, suicides, homicides, illness, and pending cases. One additional soldier died in Iraq. So far this year, they say 5 have died in homicide, the most the Post has seen in a single year dating back to 2016. On March 1st, Shelby was shot at the strip club in Kylene and died a short time later at a convenience store on South Fort Hood Street. And then it goes into others that have also, let's see, Freddie Benigno de la Cruz Jr. was shot repeatedly and killed March 18th. All right. And then they have June 30th, contractors working on a fence along the Leon River discovered what appeared to be human remains that were later identified to be those of Vanessa Guillon. 20 was last seen sometime between 11:30 a.m. and 12:30 p.m. Also, May 18th, the body of Brandon Scott Rosecrans was shot along the Fuller Lane in Harker Heights multiple times, perhaps while he was asleep in the passenger seat of his 2016 Jeep, which was found on nearly 3 miles away. Brandon Michael Oliveras, 28, was arrested in his murder in August. Let's see. We have 2020 accidental deaths. 8 died in some kind of accident. Some officials say there was a drowning at a hollow lake, and there was also a struck and killed attempting to direct traffic around vehicles, and then a 2-vehicle crash, and suicides. There have been 6 that have died by suicide in 2020, including Sergeant Elder Fernandez, whose preliminary autopsy report released Tuesday ruled suicide by hanging. All right, and there was also murder. One shot himself in the head, and then 2020 illness death. 2 soldiers died of illness death this year. And then there's 2020 undetermined pending deaths. And just so much more. There are 15 accidents, 5 dead of illness, 17 dead by suicide. 1 is still pending in 2019. In 2018, 8 were accidents, 3 dead of illness, 16 by suicide, and 1 undetermined. And we'll just go back to 2017. 10 accidents left Fort Hood soldiers dead in 2017. 2 were killed by homicide, 2 died of illness, and 14 by homicide. So wow, Fort Hood, you can just go back to any time in their history, and they've just got a checkered past. And there was 2 mass shootings there, evidently enough, and they weren't even that long ago. You can get any information on Fort Hood. Whole bunch of sites there from the Google, and also you can go on YouTube and find a whole bunch of stories as well. It doesn't stop there, and it's not going to stop anytime soon, it looks like. And I just want to go ahead and say my heart's out to you, all that served in the military service, and I thank you very much. All right, let's go ahead and tell you about dog training for dummies right here at Jake's Bounty. Hey, I'm a dummy, but I'm getting better at this. All right, getting ready for your road trip. In preparation for your road trip, you need to train your dog to ride in your car and get out and be described preceding sections. You want to be in a position of having your dog to take out the car, busy interstate rest stop for a potty break, and not have him get loose. So that's going to come one day for me and my dog, and I don't really look forward to it. If the dog is used to traveling, leaving himself off leash, you may want to teach him to eliminate on leash or command. Good phrase, hurry up, go potty, hurry up. After all, when you stop during your trip at a busy rest stop and you're looking for a few blades of glass, you certainly can't have the dog off the leash. Dogs need to be practiced going potty on leash if they used to, relieving themselves in a fenced area. Make sure you also pack all the possessions needed for the trip, such as collar, leash, water, food, blankets, bowls, toys, towels, and anything to dry him off when he gets wet. cleanup material, anything for accidents, baggies, multi-purpose use cleanup. If you're planning to visit relatives, also make sure that when people are home, take a week before the trip to start reviewing the basics. Sit at home and stay, no jumping at people, no coming. Don't have them know other phrases such as down, come, touch, command, leave it. Also, when you arrive at your destination and you are finished with the hugs and hellos, immediately take your dog to an area where he can relieve himself. If necessary, clean up after him. Above all, try to stick to your dog's daily routine as much as possible. All right. So it's very important to get yourself ready before you actually go on the trip with your dog. So I think I'm going to do that. Not just go the whole, oh, I'm going to give my dog Benadryl, because my dog goes nuts when he's in the car. And see another dog, blah, 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 see another car, blah, 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 see anything. And I go, blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to have to do a lot more training with them before we go anywhere. All right, well, I did want to go ahead and show you what I found on my excursion today. I actually found it yesterday, and it's a little like a bong percolator thing. I've actually used it, works very good, and there's no like bowl in it, as you can see, but I just put a little ratchet in there. Works real good. All right, and I also want to tell you about my cans. Stay right there. Hold on. I'll be right back. Be right back, Jack. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Found some more glass and bottles and some chewing tobacco. We've got soy milk right there. Never seen that in a can. And then we've got some Modelo right there, squashed. We got, let's see, Pepsi right there with a soccer player in front. Some Red Bull right there. What is this? I think it's some Alani Cosmic Stardust Energy Drink. Okay, if you've had that, put in the comments below. And finally, just a Red Bull Blueberry right there. All right, put these guys back. And tell you about tomorrow. Tomorrow, it'll be Throwback Thursday. We'll be having the news, my bounty, so much more. So I implore you to come back, and we'll also be having more dog training for dummies, and we'll have a scene from 8 seconds. And it will be me impersonating the scene from 8 seconds anyway. And we'll also have more music from Jake Hernandez and Piece by Piece EP 1 and 2. Right now, here is I'm Not Sorry from EP 2, piece by piece, not side by side. I'll see you guys tomorrow. You guys be good to yourselves and be good to each other. First was kind of like just like a cum. The second was like a jizz. See ya. Jake's Bounty is filmed at Fornicate Yourself Records Production 2021, excuse me, 22. You follow on Facebook, his channel, his website, leave a like, leave a comment as always. Please subscribe.